Good afternoon and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on YouTube's Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Blackman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Saturday afternoon performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at 4 p.m. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagers. If these terms are new to you, we will explain them throughout the performance. We also have a pick 3 wager in Game 4, the high-paying High 5 jackpot beginning in Game 3 with its $2,000 guarantee. Now, it's guaranteed at $2,000. However, jackpot's currently over $3,000, and depending upon what's wagered into it today, that could pay over $4,000 today. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager. We also have the all-new Mighty Ocho jackpot beginning in Game 1. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, but placing bets is not necessary to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. If you're in Connecticut, you can also establish online wagering at mywinners.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a scratch in today's performance. Once again, we do have a scratch in today's performance. Cool Fitness has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. He had a foot injury yesterday. Took him out of the performance. Still nursing it today. And we imagine that he'll be back to health by next Thursday. So for at least today, we know he's out. He's day to day. Let's go over those scratches as they affect today's performance in its entirety. Game 1, post 6, scratch. Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with number 37, Tennessee. Game 1, post 6, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Tennessee. There are no scratches in Game 2. Game 3, post 8, in the front court, scratch Cool Fitness. Let's replace Cool Fitness with Legend. Game 3, post 8, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Legend. Game 4, post 5, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness again with Legend. Game 4, post 5, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Legend. Game 5, the second doubles game today. Game 5, post 1, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with number 23, Ikeda. Game 5, post 1, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Ikeda. There are no scratches in Game 6. Finally, in Game 7, post 2, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness again with Ikeda. Game 7, post 2, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Ikeda. That is the scratch of Cool Fitness as he affects today's performance in its entirety. We very much appreciate you joining us on this Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We recognize that some of you are still sheltering in place. Some of you are venturing out. Many of you are joining us at one of our simulcast partners located throughout the state. So wherever you are, we hope that you are healthy. We hope that you're happy. We do truly appreciate you joining us wherever you are. And we're very happy to be able to bring Jai-Alai as some sports entertainment to you this afternoon. We appreciate your support very much. Just a reminder that if you're watching on YouTube, consider joining us in the live chat. And basically the way that works is we here in the announcer's booth do see many of the comments, not all. We don't respond directly, so it's not a direct back and forth. Comments are forwarded to us through our executive producer. And also, something important I found out about the live chat, not about the live chat, about YouTube. Little bird, actually it's a big bird. Big bird and littler bird. Kind of, big and medium. Yeah. We reached 1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers?
1,000. There's only 12 people watching, but 1,000 subscribers.
That was unbelievable. I saw that today when we opened it up. We were at $9.99, and I was going to say someone could be the lucky 1,000th subscriber, but from where we started, that's only been, a month and a half we've been in action. That's right. That's unbelievable, and thank everyone that has subscribed and that's been viewing this and hopefully enjoying the action that you've been seeing. And I know I speak for both Stu and I when I say that it's really a pleasure to have the opportunity to bring you live Jai-Alai and do this for a living. It's incredibly fun, and even on the days where the play may not be that riveting or exciting, sure beats the heck out of staying at home or doing anything else. So we really appreciate all the support, and hopefully have continued support and continue to grow this program even more.
And I'll tell you, Andrew, the best thing about the 1,000 was that I don't believe that Scott ever thought we would get there. And so as a result, I negotiated my contract. I believe we may have it in yours, that once we hit 1,000, we
get those incentive bonuses too.
I have 4 days in the Cayman Islands coming up. I do.
I'm still waiting to hear where I'm going. I don't know. If you're going to the Cayman,
I'm going to the Caymans. I don't know what your contract says, but that's what my contract says. I said,
next week.
Look, I want 4 nights, 5 days in the Caymans if we hit 1,000. He said, okay.
So the day that you're gone in a couple of weeks, we're going to say you're in the Caymans.
Yes.
You will be in the Caymans.
I will be elsewhere. I will definitely be elsewhere. We're happy that you're enjoying us enough to subscribe and participate. We do really appreciate it. And as far as today's concerned, looking at the warm-ups, I'm pleased so far.
Yeah, I mean,
I always start off trying to be optimistic, and I'm willing to be, surprised, pleasantly or otherwise.
Yeah.
But today I got a really good feeling about the players. This 4 o'clock start is definitely good. No question about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we get into that action, we've got our video pre-game one that's become kind of a staple in this program. That Spectacular 7 video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this performance. Here it is, Spectacular 7.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And that was an explanation of Spectacular 7 scoring, which will be the feature format for the first 8 games of this performance, and then we'll switch it up for game number 9 and have that Superfecta 9-point singles match to close it out for you.
And we have just less than 2 minutes before we begin Game 1. This is a reminder that Cool Fitness is scratched throughout today's performance. Game 1, Post 6, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with number 37, Tennessee. Game 1, Post 6, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Tennessee.
Yeah, I like the look of that 1,000 subscribers, because then they got the 1K next to it now. They don't have the 3 digits, so it's just going to keep going. Got the K next to it. Makes it look a little more official. I like that.
Yeah, no, it's...
I mean, it's a huge milestone.
Bonus joking aside.
Yes.
I'm very pleased, and the response has been good. And it's good for us. It's good for the players, though. I mean, these guys have worked really, really hard. And sometimes, as we've discussed, and we're very honest about, sometimes they get a little frustrated.
Yeah.
But yesterday, look, Carballo was on the court with Ron, who's out with an injury this weekend, and Kubala putting in some fantastic extra time yesterday. So there's no shortage of work, and there's definitely no shortage of effort, which is always good to see. Sometimes technically get a little wonky, but overall tremendous effort by everybody.
Yeah, yesterday was one of those days we talk about. Sometimes guys between the sessions and after the session, right when game 9's over, they're back on the court. Yesterday was one of those days, where they struggled. They definitely knew that they were disappointed in the performance they put out. So they want to show you guys a better product today, and I think we're going to get that here in this 4 p.m. session, with now less than a minute to the start of game number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our first game of this Saturday afternoon. It's a Spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is number 15, Legend. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 26, Lamonte. Legend serves. We begin game 1. Scoop by Legend. It's a hard backhand. Rebote by Lamonte to the outside. Legend chases it down. Scoop attempt. Missed at the 8 line. Point 1. Legend first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. This matchup has him serving to Diaz. Legend from deep in the backcourt. Long 2-all does not cut out. Diaz has it on the forehand. That ball lands off the court, point 3. In our next matchup, we have Diaz serving to the green shirt at post 4, CRB. Diaz from the forehand at the 9 line. That's a powerful forehand thrown by Diaz. Forehand rebote by CRB. Nice backhand by Diaz. Ball missed on the left side of CRB. Point 3. Now receiving the black shirt at post 5. Here's number 29, Vuelo. Vuelo opens up with a powerful backhand. Diaz makes a difficult save on the rebote. That's a scoop. Just missed on the left side of Diaz. Point 5. Here's post 6 in the yellow shirt, substituting for Cool Fitness, Tennessee. Tennessee opens up with a strong backhand. Rebote, low and hard by Vuelo. Catch by Tennessee. A little wild, but a good effort. Point 6. In this matchup, Tennessee will serve to the pink shirt at post 7, number 31, Assier. Tennessee goes to the floor to make the save. Assier standing pat at the 7 line. Tennessee, that's a fine effort at that rebote. Assier's got it. Just missed it. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive wearing the purple shirt at post 8 is number 10, Juice. It's a hard throw by Juice, taken on the forehand of Tennessee. Juice sets up for the rebote. Nice rebote 2-all by Juice. Juice on the forehand, just missed at the 12 line. Point 6. That completes the first round of play, and all matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return, post 2, Lamonte. Lamonte on the backhand. That's a strong backhand. Rebote. Soft touch on the 2-all. Lamonte on the run. Made the catch. Low and hard. Tennessee got assessed on it, but not enough to make the rebote. Point 2. Well played by Lamonte. Yep. Gotta watch the scoreboard, my friends. Receiving post 1, Legend. Scoop by Lamonte. Rebote forehand by Lamonte. Nicely played. Lamonte again from the forehand. Back to the inside. Scooped up, but not held onto by Legend. Excellent play by Lamonte there, point 2. Lamonte is on the board with 4 points, serving to the 4 post. This matchup has him serving to CRB. Rebote left side by Lamonte. CRB has it on the right side. Good scoop by Lamonte and a beautiful throw. Point 4. CRB now serves to the white shirt at post 3. Receiving is Diaz. Long 2-all, taken on the forehand of CRB. Cortada by CRB, caught by Diaz. Big backhand by Diaz. Rebote comes out to the 8 line. CRB from the left side. That ball touched the overhead screen. Point 3. Diaz has 4 points. He serves the returning 5 post, Vuelo. Good catch by Diaz. Vuelo takes it on the right side. Low and hard, stopped by Diaz. A nice backhand by Diaz feeds the rebote. Catch by Diaz. Going for the 2-wall, just short, point 5. Well played by Diaz and Vuelo. Vuelo has 3 points. He serves to post 7. In the pink shirt, we have Assier. Assier with a bobbled ball at the 12 line, point 5. Possible game point, black shirt at post 5, Vuelo. Trying to stop him, post 8, the purple shirt, Juice. Powerful forehand throw by Juice. Good catch by Vuelo. Juice, left side, tip ball, point and game to the black shirt at post 5, Vuelo. 5 wins it, 2 serves to 3. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Nice backhand by Diaz. Good catch by Lamonte. Ball stays away from the overhead screen. Diaz hung in there trying to bat it up to the front wall. Just missed. Point and place to post 2. 3 shows. Unofficial order finish for game 1. 5, 2, 3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 1 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Vuelo. Taking second, post 2, Lamonte. Coming in third, post 3, Diaz. 5-2-3, now official for Game 1. That's the way we like to start off performances.
I was going to say that was maybe one of the best Game 1s we've seen. A lot of good rallies. Played by Lamonte, even though he only got 2 points, or he had 4 points there. Excellent. Couple good.
And what we saw was a perfect example of a very common problem in Jai-Alai.
Yeah.
He had him blocked on the inside. He thought about the throw before he made the catch and missed the catch.
And those slow catches we also talked about.
Yes,
sometimes the slow ones are even a little more
difficult. Gives you more time to think about what you're going to throw.
Yep.
So from game one, we have the $2 Quinella. That's first and second in any order, 2-5 or 5-2, $36. Trifecta, 5-2-3, $255.80. And a respectable win price to start, $2 on 5 to win, returned $18. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 2, and post time is now just 7 minutes away.
I would say my biggest motivation, definitely not to be the worst. I definitely don't want to be the worst out there, so every time I get out there, I try to be better than that person I'm playing with or against. When I go out there, I don't really care what they're doing. I just want to be better than them. Yeah, that would be my major motivation right there. I'd hope to accomplish just to place higher than I did last year or the year before that. Top 5. In this new 2020 season, I plan on just executing my shots a lot better to score the point and finish it as quickly as possible, and just continue practicing as much as I can. Just practice, practice, practice.
And that was last game's winner, Vuelo, talking about some of his goals coming into this 2020 season, and already off to a really, really good start in that. Vuelo, 16. How about this? Vuelo, that was his 16th win to go along with 16 places in 16 shows. 16, 16, 16 across the board for Vuelo. I'd like to see some of those interesting trends in the numbers, but only guy out there with the same win, places, and shows. So a pretty consistent season for Vuelo. And that game there played as well as he's played over the past couple of weeks. One of the guys that has been struggling, but you never want to say that someone maybe looks like they're back, but just the way he played, the confidence level on some of those catches, he looked really good there.
Yes, if I recall, I said something about someone concentrating in a point yesterday, and they immediately dropped the ball.
Yeah.
And it cost someone else. And it cost someone else out there the high five, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was it. It was part of the high five. We have 5 minutes to go till we begin game number 2.
Some chatter in the chat about who's hot, who's not, like one of those who's playing well, who isn't playing well. Well, on the week here, who is tied with the most weekly wins in singles action? We have Tennessee and Ikeda, both tied with 4. Tennessee, we'll talk about him as well. He's just been very consistent, and I think one of his biggest strengths is I don't think he could get mad even if he tried.
Who, Tennessee?
Tennessee.
Don't want to be around if he does. He's big.
I don't think we've never seen it, and I haven't seen it.
I saw him get
years.
ugly one. Sorry, it wasn't ugly.
By his standards,
by Tennessee.
He had
standards.
a frown, probably. Yeah.
He had a very serious look on his face, and I asked him if he was okay, and he didn't respond. And so I asked him if he could hear me, and he nodded yes. I was like, okay, I'm going to leave you alone. It was in a practice at North Miami, I think it was. He was frustrated himself, though. He wasn't angry at someone else.
Yeah, and one of the reasons that we say he is so consistent, mentally we talk about how that's a big factor in this game, and mentally he is so stable all the time, and that has been a big part of the reason why he's had a nice 2020 season thus far. He is tied for Anderluck. We mentioned at the end of the broadcast yesterday, there's a tie now for 3rd place in those championship singles. Anderluck and Tennessee are both tied at 20 wins, so we pay out to 3 spots in the singles, and every win they earn will just be totaled up, and the person with the most wins at the end of the season will get $15,000. Second place gets 10, and third place gets 5. So Tennessee tossing his hat in the ring for that. And one of the most improved players as well. So Tennessee having a nice week. We said Ikeda, he's got 4 wins as well. Going down the list here, Douglas, 3 wins, 3 places. He had that streak, 7 of 7 games in the money, going into that 9th game yesterday where he was playing out of post 1. And if I remember correctly, I pretty much said that was a lock cinch to continue that streak of in the money. And of course, I think it was Kubala in post 8. The only way is he has to lose the first point,
right,
and then post 8 has to run a perfect game. That's really the only reason he couldn't get on the board, and that's exactly what happened. So Douglas 7 of 8 in the money this week, which is still very impressive, and 3 wins for him. And then a couple guys with 2 wins. Vlelo, that was his second win. Jedden, 2 wins this week. And Kubala had a pretty solid week. He's rebounded. And then a big group of guys there with 1 wins. And who's not looking too good this week? Well, Juice, no wins on the board. CRB, no wins. El Barba, wow. What a whirlwind week it's been for him, going from the Golden Cesta winner to not even... He's got 1 show this week in his 10 games. That's a pretty big drop-off for him. And Legend came out of the gates pretty hot last week, playing in those games 1 and 2, won a couple of games early, but looks a little bit different than he did last week, and shows in the standings as well. No wins for him in 2 shows.
And a reminder, the Legend is just coming back from
long
significant injury. He was out for almost 10 months with a torn ACL and ACL replacement. Or ACL reconstruction, I should say. We have less than a minute to go before we begin Game 2. Game 2 is now less than a minute away.
Let's begin.
We're ready to begin Game 2. A spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 18, CRB. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 77, El Barba. There's the serve. We begin Game 2. El Barba keeps the backhand on the inside. Good catch by El Barba. Robote comes out to the 5 line. Turn from the forehand of CRB. El Barba's there. Hard throw to the inside. Gonna score on the second bounce. Point 2. 2, first up on the board in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 8, Jedden. Jedden opens up on the backhand. It's a strong backhand. Stays away from the overhead screen. El Barba missed the rebote. Point 3. Here's post 4 in the green shirt. This matchup has Jedden serving to Tennessee. Good catch by Jedden midcourt. He goes deep. Tennessee hustles to make the rebote save. Jedden's on it. Swing and a miss by Tennessee at the 8 line, point 3. In this matchup, Jedden will serve to the black shirt of post 5. Here's number 7, Ben. Ben with the catch on the forehand. Ben hustles back to the 13 line to make an excellent catch. Here's Jedden midcourt. Jedden threw that one to the overhead screen. Point 5. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6. Ben serves to Diaz. Carom by Ben. Lands wide, 0.6. On the court, ready to receive. Pink of post 7, Legend. Point 7. Our last matchup of the first round in the second game has Legend serving to Vuelo. Excellent serve by Legend's going to score. Beautifully thrown, 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, CRB in the red of post 1. Legend from the 7 line. Hard to the inside he goes. That scoop is missed by CRB, 0.7. Legend has 4 points. He serves the returning 2 post. In the blue shirt is El Barba. Excellent catch by El Barba. Nice backhand taken in the air by Legend. Legend goes deep. Rebote coming out. El Barba hustles to make that rebote. It's a 2-all. Legends there. Great catch by El Barba. Legend for the rebote. Just missed. 0.2. El Barba now has 3 points. In this matchup, he serves to Tennessee, who returns in the green of post 4. Rebote left side. We have a swing and a miss. Midcourt, 0.4. Tennessee now serves to the white shirt at post 3, returning Jedin. Tennessee from the left side. Backhand goes to the rebote. Nice rebote by Jedin. Tennessee makes the save. Jedin from the 8 line. Hard throw to the inside. Point 4. Four on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5. Ben. That was good, Tennessee. You can continue. Powerful backhand by Ben. Scores, 0.5. Ben has 3 points. Here's post 6. Diaz. Ben sets up for the rebote. Left side 2-all. Diaz on the run. He's got it on the forehand. Low and hard. Crossing the sidewall, coming right in on Ben. That was a tough catch. That's a good catch by Diaz. Ben from the 9 line. Robote left side by Diaz. Big bounce. Got up over Ben and scores .6. Diaz has 3 points. He serves to post 8 in the purple shirt, Vuelo. Ball tipped by Vuelo, .6. Possible game point for Diaz here in the yellow shirt at post 6. Trying to stop him is CRB. That's a nice forehand throw by CRB, and an even better catch by Diaz. Diaz's backhand, though, hit the overhead screen. .1. Play will continue. Here's post 7, Legend. Scoop, missed, .7. Possible game point here for Legend in the pink shirt at post 7. Trying to stop him, post 2, El Barba. El Barba from the left side with a missed ball. That's point and game to the pink shirt of post 7, Legend. No playoff here. 6 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 7-6-4. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 7, Legend. Taking second, post 6, Diaz. Coming in third, post 4, Tennessee. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. There are your prices. $2 quinella, 6-7. That's first and second in any order. So that's 6-7 or 7-6, $74.40. Trifecta, 7-6-4, $885.75. There's a consolation in the place pool. No one had 7 or 6. So 4 to place returns $6.40. And once again, very nice, a win price for the 7. $2 on 7 to win, returned $36. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3, a spectacular 7 doubles match. It's the first of our 3 doubles games this afternoon. There is a scratch, game 3, post 8. Scratch, Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Legend. Game 3, post 8. Scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Legend. So the 8 post in our next game is Legend and Jedden playing together. Post time for game 3, just about 7 minutes away.
And before we get into that first doubles game of the day, we've got a video that's going to explain how to win and lose matchups in this sport of Jai-Alai. For anyone that is new to it, we have these videos that help clear things up. And this one, winning and losing those matchups. How do you do it? This will explain it.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And that was how to win and how to lose in Sport of Highlight. For those of you that are new, there's only a couple ways to win and lose, but as we always say, you want to be serving as opposed to making the walk back to those stools. Yes, new stools back there, not a bench.
I have a question forwarded to us. Sorry, let me say that more clearly. We've had a question that has been forwarded to us.
Yes.
Regarding a daily double from someone who's new to Highlight. First of all, welcome to Highlight. Each track or each fronton, or they establish exotic wagering according to basically demand.
Yeah.
And sometimes they will float different ideas for wagers. The daily double is obviously a very well established bet. It's funny because some wagers play at certain tracks based on what the public wants, and some don't. Like a wager that was extremely popular at Miami Highlight for years, it was the Quinella double. In fact, at one point we had 4 of them. We had 4. So
I was going to say pretty popular.
So that's 8 games. And however, when I tried it up in Fort Pierce, 0 interest in it. Also, some of the jackpot wagers too. Your tri-supers, other wagers like that. So since this program is entirely new, and formerly Magic City was Flagler Dogs, we try to include wagers gradually. If there's demand for a wager, that's one of the best things about management here at Magic City. They will consider anything. Anything is on the table.
Absolutely.
No one sits with their arms folded and says, no, we don't do that here. So if there is sufficient interest, it is something that we would consider. You don't wind, as a general rule, you don't add wagers too frequently. You want to see how something goes throughout the course of half a meet or for an entire season.
Right.
The high five. we like jackpot wagers. So the high five, of course, extremely popular since we funded up to $2,000 and people were hitting it fairly regularly last year. It's, in my opinion, the most generous wager in all of in all of
maybe
Highlight.
all of sports.
And that is coming up right now. In Game 3, it's going to have over $4,000 in it today.
Yeah, maybe, honestly, it could be over $5,000, depending on how much is. If there's over 1,500-1,600 there, that should put it at right around $5,000 if one person hits it.
So it's really a question of what the public wants, and we started off with some pretty standard wagers, especially where the exotics are concerned. Management was even willing to look at the takeout rate. The takeout rate for the win, place, and show was dropped down to 18% this year.
Right.
So everything is on the board, and we try to be as customer friendly as possible. So if there's demand, we would consider. It's no guarantee that we will do it.
Right.
But we're always open to the possibility of doing it. We have 2 minutes to go before the beginning of Game 3, and a reminder that there is a scratch. Game 3, post 8, scratch Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Legend. Game 3, post 8, scratch Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Legend.
You're talking about the takeout rates. Another one of those things. The pick 3, a little lower takeout rate than some of the other frontons in Florida as well, which is why maybe it's gaining a lot of popularity as well, that pick 3. Got to bet it before the start of our next game, so you got some time to do that as well, but that's been setting records, it seems, daily, or if not, almost every other day. It's right around 1,500, and that's been growing throughout the season. Started at about, maybe
and it's
1,000.
important to remember, too, because for some people who are entirely new to pari-mutuels and have no idea how no one is betting against the house. This is all your money out there. We make money on how much is wagered. We take a commission for promoting these wagers. So that is one thing that's important to understand. Someone did ask that question the other day. She said, wouldn't it be better for the house? It's like, no, the house has no stake in the outcome of the game.
Right.
No, we just would like to see more wagering, as much wagering as possible.
Yes. Yeah, pari-mutuel, different than, you sit down at a blackjack table or, anything like that. Yeah, different, not necessarily competing against the house. These guys are competing against each other, just like you guys at home.
And with 0 minutes to go, we're ready to begin game number 3. This is the first of our 3 doubles games in today's performance, ladies and gentlemen. A spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts of post 1, we have the team of Juice and Carballo. Receiving the blue of post 2, Bueno and Tennessee. There's the serve. We begin game 3. Carballo on the backhand. He goes deep. Beautifully played right to the corner. Forehand rebote by Bueno. Bueno going for the ball at the side wall. Didn't make the catch. Point goes to the 1. First point of the day to post 1. This matchup has Juice serving to the white shirts of post 3. We have Osier and Kubala receiving. That ball came goofy out of the Chula. One of the things that happens, that's the only way to call it, is goofy. Good effort by Carballo to try to get to that rebote. This point goes to the 3. Here's the green shirts of post 4 receiving. We have CRB and Vuelo. Kubala from the 9 line. Hard to the inside. Excellent catch by Kubala deep in the backcourt. Here's Vuelo from the 10 line. Kubala on the catch. Vuelo with a good forehand play. He goes for a long carom. That will score. It cleared the pad. Very good. Point 4. In this matchup, CRB serves to the black shirts of post 5, Diaz and Anderluck. Powerful forehand by Anderluck. Rebote for CRB. It's a 2-all. It's off the court. Point 5. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirts of post 6. We have El Barba and Ben receiving. Ben moves up to make the catch. Powerful backhand follows. Rebote by Diaz, nicely to the inside. Ben's there. Another rebote coming out. Rebote by Diaz. Got away from him, hit the overhead screen. Point 6. In this next matchup, we have El Barba serving to post 7, the pink shirts, Lamonte and Douglas. Underserve, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, the team of Legend and Jedden, Legend substituting for Cool Fitness. Douglas with a fine catch at the 12 line. Backhand to the overhead screen. Out of play. Point 7. 7 with 2 points leaving the first round. First round is complete. All matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return in the second round. Post 2, Bueno and Tennessee. Excellent serve by Lamonte. Douglas from the left side. Low and hard to the inside. Forehand rebote by Bueno. Here's Douglas. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Tennessee's there. Douglas from the forehand. Over the top. Pass Bueno. Picked up by Tennessee and a great catch overhead. Rebote left side by Douglas. Catch by Bueno. Almost. He tipped it away. 0.7. Seven has 4 points. Lamonte serves to the red shirts of post one. Juice and Carballo. Carballo, hard throw. Rebote forehand thrown nicely by Lamonte. Douglas is there. Low, hard reverse. Forehand Rebote by Carballo played beautifully. Another powerful backhand by Douglas. Douglas makes the catch. There's the carom. 2 players going for it. It scores. 0.7. Possible game point for the pink shirts of post 7, Lamonte and Douglas. Trying to stop them, post 3, Asier and Kubala. Excellent catch by Douglas, deep in the backcourt. Hard backhand follows. Another great catch by Douglas, deep in the backcourt. Rebote for Asier. It's a 2-all. Lands out of play. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, for the pink shirts of post 7. A perfect game for Douglas and Lamonte. 7 wins it. 4, 5, 6, 1, and 3 will play off to 7 points for second and third place. 4 first serves, 2, 5. It's a hard throw by Anderluck. That scores, 0.5. 5 now serves to the yellow shirts of post 6, El Barba and Ben. Once again, this is a playoff for second and third place. Rebote thrown nicely by Diaz. Ben hits the overhead screen, 0.5. Possible place point for post 5, Diaz and Anderluck. Trying to stop them, post 1, Juice and Carballo. It's a good serve by Diaz. Here's Carballo. Rebote saved by Diaz in a beautiful catch. Here's Juice. Carambola stopped by Diaz. Juggling ruled on the catch of Diaz. Point goes to the 1. Ball has to be caught and stopped in the cesta when you make that catch. 1 with 3 points. Juice serves to the white shirts of post 3, Asier and Kubala. Carom by Kubala. Juice stops another one. And he throws another forehand shot. Hard throw by Asier. Scooped up by Carballo. Kubala makes that save. Carballo on the forehand. Difficult catch. Rebote to the outside and off the court. 0.1. Possible place point for post 1, the red shirts, Juice and Carballo. Trying to stop them, CRB and Vuelo. Underserve, 0.4. Play continues in this playoff for second and third place. 4 has 3 points. CRB is serving to El Barba and Ben. Ben from the forehand. Hard to pass. Robote, 4. Vuelo. Ben from the forehand at the 9 line. Big bounce, tipped by Vuelo, point 6. 6 has 3 points, but returning with possible place point. Post 5, Diaz and Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Ben from the 11 line. Anderluck from the 12 line. Anderluck from the forehand. Caught behind him, behind the 13 line. Ben's there with a great catch. Anderluck on the forehand. Another powerful forehand by Anderluck. Ben, great catch at the 10 line. Anderluck, tip ball, right side, point 6. 6 with 5 points and a possible place point for El Barba and Ben. Trying to stop them, post 3, Asier and Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Difficult forehand, Robote. Effort by El Barba, just missed. Point 3. Three with 3 points. Receiving with possible place point. Post 1, Juice and Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Catch by Kubala again. Kubala from the forehand. Carballo from the forehand at the 10 line. Picada, big bounce. Brought down by Kubala. Carballo from the forehand again. Kubala lets it pass to the rebote. Mid-court placement. Cortada stopped in a beautiful catch by Kubala. Ball tipped. Point and place to post 1. This is show point. 5 serves to 6. Outside placement, outside the court. Point and show, post 5. Diaz and Anderluck. Unofficial order finish 7-1-5. It's official coming in first, post 7. Lamonte and Douglas, they had a perfect game. Taking second, post 1, Juice and Carballo. Coming in third, post 5, Diaz and Anderluck. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. That was one hell of a playoff, huh?
I was going to say, sometimes those playoffs just keep going and going. That was almost the most amount of points you could possibly have played there. I think if the 3 would have won, that was Asier and Kubala. If they would have beaten Juice and Carballo on that point, you could have had every team up on the board with 5 points in that playoff, which that would have been pretty insane to not have one person reach that 7 points before any of those other teams got to 5. That was a cool playoff. Good to see that. And good play, too. Long rallies.
Great effort across the board.
That was good.
Good to see. Your $2 Quinella, 1-7. That's 1-7 or 7-1, $18.80. Trifecta, 7-1-5, $140 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Game 4 begins today's Pick 3. There's a scratch. Game 4, post 5. Scratch. Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with number 15, Legend. Game 4, post 5. Scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with number 15, Legend. Post time for our 4th game, just 6 minutes away.
So officially through those first 3 games, and safe to say, significantly better play today than yesterday. This has been one of the best days, one of the best starts, first 3 games that maybe we've seen all year.
And Lamonte is also a good barometer for that.
Yeah.
How he comes out. And it's a question of, oddly enough, so what have we been working on with him? Relaxation, focus, catching. Put yourself in position to get the ball into your cesta.
Right.
And then relax as you come to catch it. Don't let it bounce in the cesta. Again, we call them basics, but the truth of the matter is that, and of course, there's many people who watch who have played amateur, many who've played professional. There's some secret watchers with significant professional backgrounds. There's even a few watchers from Spain and France. And teaching Jai-Alai is, it's such a small sport that, there's no formula for it. There really isn't. There's no textbook. And what we've said is that if one was written, it was written in Basque 500 years ago. I haven't seen the Magic Jai-Alai scrolls. So each person who teaches primarily from their own perspective. And by history in the sport of Jai-Alai, and this has been said for many years, some of the best players did not make the best teachers.
Yeah.
One of the best examples of that,
Right.
there was a tremendous player tremendous teacher by the name of Epiphania, who was a wonderful man in addition to that. I have slight memories of him from my childhood. I did not by any stretch of the imagination study under Aparicio. My training in the Miami Jai-Alai School was under Epiphania. My training was under Aparicio. And the thing about Epiphania was a very kind man, was very smart. Court placement, catching, shots, emphasis on that. And the group of players who trained under Epifanio, which was, of course, most notably Joey, trained under Epifanio. Also notably at Miami Jai-Alai, JJ, turned pro in 76. Plaza II. Benjamin. One thing that comes up is form. And these players don't have good in this form and that form. And form does have a lot to do with it, and pretty Jai-Alai is beautiful to watch. Form does not guarantee, by definition, success, and there have been players who have wonky form on either the right side or the left side who've actually done pretty well in professional Jai-Alai. So I am a stickler for form, I definitely am. But remember that these players are in, at most, their 2nd and a half to 3rd year of play of professional Jai-Alai. So form is coming from some of them. It definitely is.
Yeah, that's a really interesting point. You're talking about teachers, and maybe sometimes the best players of the sport are not the best teachers. That translates to a lot of other sports too. You see, NFL, NBA, MLB. A lot of the times the guys that end up being the best managers are the guys that weren't necessarily the greatest players, but they were very smart, they're very cerebral, and they understood the game better than anybody else. And that's, interesting point you make there. It's anybody. If you have a good understanding for the game, you don't necessarily have to play it well, but if your knowledge, far exceeds, where to put the ball, how to catch, and those little secret, just tips of, anything, that's really the key.
And no shortage of opinions, as we've talked about. And if you read the live chat or you go on a board like Tiger's board, which has been around for quite a while, no shortage of opinion, and every opinion, of course, has value, some more value than others.
Right.
And unfortunately, once you start bashing things, having been in management in Jai-Alai for, I'm not really in management anymore. I guess I kind of am, but having been in management at Miami Jai-Alai and Tampa, Fort Pierce, and Ocala over the years, we do kind of shut off when it starts getting abusive.
I was going to say, you have to develop some pretty thick skin.
No, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You don't know what you're doing. It's like anybody who works in the business does so, for the most part, with good intentions.
Right.
Different motivations,
Absolutely.
but for the most part with good intentions. And that's the way that I've always looked at the public. The public has every right to an opinion. There's absolutely no question about that. Right. Saying things that may be a little on the extreme side, it's like at that point, we do kind of, myself, I do kind of shut off. At the former Florida Gaming, we were going broke for so long that people, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. Yeah, that's great. I already owe the billboard company $10,000 Now, fortunately, we don't have that problem here. But some things are a function of money, some things are a function of training, and it's important to remember that here at Magic City, we're very early in this process, comparatively early in this process.
Yeah, year 3, and you mention all the time that most amateurs come in with 3 to 5 years
3 to 5 years of amateur experience and tournament
before
experience.
they even get to this professional type level.
There were so many players who played in the Miami Highline School who never even came close to making it professional.
Right.
And there are some people who did play professional, especially after '88, who probably would not have played professional had it not been for all types of unique circumstances in Jai-Alai that make this the interesting sport that we all love.
Yes.
We have 1 minute to go till we begin Game 4. Reminder, the Scratch, Game 4, Post 5. Scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Legend. Game 4, Post 5. Scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Legend. We're ready to begin our 4th game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Game 4 begins today's pick 3. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Assier. Receiving in the blue of post 2, CRB. There's the serve. We begin Game 4. Assier from the left side. That's a good catch. Sends it deep. Robote save by CRB. Assier follows it to the outside. Has it on the forehand. Hard throw. Caught. Then missed by CRB. Point 1. Assier is first up on the board in our 4th game. This next matchup has Assier serving to the white shirt of post 3, Vuelo. That's an overserve. Point 3. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That went past the 7. Now receiving the green shirt of post 4. This matchup has Vuelo serving to Juice. Powerful, powerful forehand by Juice. Scores. Well thrown. Point 4. Now receiving in the black shirt of post 5, substituting for Cool Fitness, number 15, Legend. Juice from the forehand. Soft touch. Missed. Point 5. Now receiving the yellow shirt of post 6, Lamonte. Lamonte with a beautiful forehand rebote to keep the ball in play. Swing and a miss at the 8 line, point 5. This matchup has Legend serving to the pink shirt of post 7, number 30, Diaz. Diaz will open up on the forehand. Gets it over Legend's head. Forehand rebote played nicely. Diaz with a hop up the side wall. Good effort. Point 5. Legend with 3 straight points. Here now to complete the first round receive is Tennessee. Purple at post 8. Great catch by Tennessee. Strong backhand. Rebote swing and a miss. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. first to return in the second round, number 18, CRB. Catch on the forehand of Tennessee. He goes deep, passes CRB on the right side. Nice 2-all by CRB. Tennessee has it handily on the forehand. Carambola stopped on the forehand of CRB. CRB goes back to the 2-all. This one not cutting out. CRB from the left side to the inside. Tennessee's there. Forehand rebote by CRB. He gets out of the way, but scores point 2. CRB has 2 points. Receiving, post 1, Assier. Scoop attempt missed, point 1. Wong with 3 points. This matchup has Assier serving to the returning 3 post, Vuelo. A hard throw by Vuelo. Rebote left side by Assier, very smooth. Assier again, it's a 2-all. Vuelo stops it. Hard throw to the corner. Assier makes a nice rebote save. Here's Vuelo from the 5 line. Hard throw to the corner again, very nice placement. This one will score for Vuelo. Point 3. Vuelo has 3 points. He serves to post 4, the green shirt. Juice. Hard throw again by Juice. He's firing him over the top. It's working for him, point 4. Juice has 3 points, serving to post 6, Lamonte. Lamonte with a hard throw on the right side. Juice is there. Rebote left side. Big bounce, going to the outside. Juice has it. Thankfully, he did not hit Manuel, and it scored. Point 4. Possible game point for Juice. Trying to stop him, Diaz. Juice on the right side. Low and hard. Diaz makes the catch. Ball tipped by Juice. Point 7. Play continues. 7 with 2 points. Serving to post 5. Return to the court is Legend. Diaz from the left side. Back to the inside. Legend on the run. Missed the rebote. Point 7. 7 with 4 points. Diaz is serving to post 8. The purple shirt, Tennessee. Rebote left side. Up, and away. Out of play. Point 8. CRB receives. Tennessee on the catch. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss, midcourt, point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, Tennessee. Trying to stop him, post 1, Assier. Rebote forehand by Tennessee. Assier's got the ball. Just above the pad, hit the pad. Point and game to the purple shirt of post 8, Tennessee. 4 places, 7 shows, no playoff here. Unofficial order finish 8-4-7. Results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Tennessee. Taking second, post 4, Juice. Coming in third, post 7, Diaz.
And that win for Tennessee gives a little shake-up to those standings now. He is officially past Anderluck, so Tennessee now in third place in the championship singles standings. His 21st victory of the season. He's got 5 this week, so big week for Tennessee. Has now officially jumped Anderluck. He's in third place, so if the season were to end today, he would be the one with that $5,000 bonus for third place. We got a long way to go, but significant week for Tennessee, and that's good to see some shakeups in those top 3.
Your results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Tennessee. Taking second, post 4, Juice. Coming in third, post 7, Diaz. $2 quinella. That's first and second in any order. 4-8 or 8-4. 129.60. Nice quinella. Trifecta. That's first, second, and third place finishing. 8-4-7. $414 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 5. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. It's the second of our 3 doubles games in today's performance. Provides the second number for today's pick 3, and there's a scratch. Game 5, post 1, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Ikeda. Game 5, post 1, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Ikeda. Post time for game number 5 is 7 minutes away.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. I sell ice cream, I sell a CD.
I have a security company, a beauty salon.
I've been doing music for a very long time.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlights.
We're looking to transition from dog racing to highlight. I went to the university and said, listen, I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If you're going to come into this sport, you got to be dedicated. You're going to be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not going to be great the first day.
We'll be like the Jamaicans with the bobsled team. Game time now, man.
This is going to be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I got to win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And that was the trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City. As we talked about a little bit earlier in the broadcast, the most experience, most of these guys outside of Ron and Ikeda, who have some amateur or professional experience. All these guys were trained from scratch, and a lot of them come from professional backgrounds. Some of them former University of Miami athletes, football, basketball, track, whole different variety. But if you'd like to check out that Magic City Hustle, a really good documentary, wide range of emotions you're going to experience throughout, check it out. MagicCityCasino.com. Under the Highlight tab, there's a hyperlink that'll take you directly to the site where you can purchase it, or just type Magic City Hustle directly, MagicCityHustle.com, MagicCityHustle.com, can't forget the .com, into your browser, and it'll take you to the screen where you can make a purchase for $5, and then from then enjoy it as many times as you like.
So, question about the pronunciation of quinella or quinella?
This
One
is
of my
an
favorite
interesting,
conversations
this is
going
an
back to
interesting
1991.
No,
Sorry,
so
my
this is a
back to
big
91.
debate. This is not just the chat joking about it. This is a real debate. Yeah, the quinella.
So I, of course, called it, as an American being raised in Miami and sneaking into Miami Jai-Alai when I was 15 years old. Never placing a bet, though. I always called it quinella. Always called it quinella.
Okay.
I started announcing in 91 at Miami, and number one, you had to wear a jacket when you were coming in and a tie. You wouldn't have made it.
I was going to say, sorry,
No,
my
you're
Yeezys
significantly
and
underdressed.
shirt wouldn't do it. my collared shirt.
And in addition to that, there wasn't anything like a written test, but Miami Jai-Alai, of course, being referred to as the Yankee Stadium of Jai-Alai for a number of
Absolutely.
years. Everything had to be done a particular way, or the fans would riot. The fans would get super, super pissed.
That's kind of cool, though. That would be fun to walk in every day with, suit and tie.
You can do it.
Very official.
You could do it. Scott wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Go buy a sport coat.
Go buy a sport coat. Like, I don't have one. Hasn't seen Willy Wonka. Doesn't have a sport coat. Yeah, right.
You don't have a sport coat?
No, of course. I got a sport coat.
Are you sure?
I have to have one. When I was at school, I did the TV, UMTV, so I had to have one. That was the reason. But I had one before that, though. So, yes.
So anyway, one of the things about quinella versus quinella. So I, of course, was hired by the great announcer Dave Lemon.
Yep.
And Dave corrected me in the beginning and said quinella.
Day one, yeah.
And so there hasn't been a lot of debate over it. It's either one works. Quinella is often referred to as like the Spanish pronunciation of it. So realistically, it's more habit than anything else. Now, we've had to change a number of things as far as announcing's concerned.
Yeah.
Scott gave me a script and said, here, I don't like anything you do. I want you to do it this way, and I want you to say this. And Lindsay said, that's right. So I had the boss and the executive producer, the other boss, and they said, yeah, you announce okay, but, these are the changes we want you to make. It was like 4 pages. Memorize it by tomorrow. So if it gets to stuff... A lot of things that I actually say are just reflexive because I've been saying them for years. And so I could say quinella. I could say quinella. I could say either way. I prefer to say quinella because it doesn't require much thought.
And I'm being told by one of our dedicated fans that there was a debate on the spelling as well. Is that of
Q-U-I-N-I-E-L-A?
Yeah.
Q-U...
The spelling of Q-U-I-N.
Q-U-I-N-I-E-L-A is... Is that how I have it spelled?
I was going to say, do we even know how to spell it?
Q-U-I-N-I-E-L-A. That's the way I've been spelling it for years.
Is there a double L in? No, the Keen? How would that be?
How it's spelled in the program, I guess, is how it's supposed to be.
I guess we're going to trust the program here, yeah.
Now, you can ask me who typed that in the program.
Well, who typed it?
Me. So it's my...
There we go. Yeah, we got it right from the source. We don't even need
Did I type it that way at Miami, Tampa, Fort Pierce, Ocala? Yep, I did.
Quinella. Well, now I say the quinella. I like to pronounce like the E is the I in Spanish. Or did I say that reversed?
Yes. In point of clarification, the casino is open. However, we do not in fact have any fans here in the auditorium where we play Jai-Alai. It's an entirely different part of the building that permitted us to open up early with social distancing for the players. Our locker room is still closed. The players are still sitting outside. And there's a potential risk of the players getting ill, which we definitely don't want to do.
Yeah,
so for the time being, we're still no fans.
We're completely separate. We come in the building.
We're even socially distanced. We have this screen between us that we talk. It's like, again, I think we talked about this at the beginning. It's kind of like being a bank teller with no money.
With a visitation, yeah.
We're ready to begin game number 5. And before we begin Game 5, there was a little drama with El Barba getting caught up in the net. Okie dokie. Let's begin Game 5. A spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirts post 1, Jedden and Ikeda. This matchup has them serving to Diaz and Anderluck. There's the serve. We begin Game 5. Robote for Jedden. Anderluck absolutely fired that carom to score. That was picture perfect, point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt. Word shirts at post 3, Lamonte and Douglas. Douglas on the backhand. Good catch by Douglas on the left side. Powerful backhand. Ball knocked down by Anderluck in the corner, point 3. Green shirts, post 4 receive, Bueno in Tennessee. Douglas takes the ball in the air at the 11 line. Hard throw follows. Here's Tennessee. Douglas from the left side. Bueno back at the 9 line. He goes deep. Douglas, forehand catch at the back wall. Powerful throw. Tennessee somehow held on to that. Douglas pounding that same spot. Tennessee makes another catch. Difficult catch on the forehand. Just missed. Point 4. Black shirts a post 5 receive. This matchup has Bueno serving 2. Juice and Carballo. Backhand too hard by Carballo. That hit the overhead screen. No, you don't get a second throw. Point 4. Yellow shirts a post 6 receive. CRB and Vuelo. Oh, communication, my friends. Communication. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 straight points. Here's post 7. This matchup has Bueno serving. To the pink shirts of post 7, El Barba and Bet. Nice backhand by Ben. Robote to the forehand of Bueno. El Barba midcourt. Dropped the ball on the forehand. Point 4. 4 has 4 points. Here now to complete the first round and receiving in the purple shirts of post 8, Asier and Kubala. Bueno steps in to make the catch on the backhand. Backhand way too hard. That's in the overhead screen. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the team of Jedden and Ikeda. Ikeda moves up, makes the catch on the forehand. Kubala, forehand play. Ikeda, nice catch on the backhand. Keeps it inside. Here's Kubala from the 11 line. Asier reaching up, making the catch. Backhand to Ikeda. Karam by Kubala, stopped by Jedden. Kubala sets up, makes a good catch. Here's Ikeda from the 9 line. That's a Karam. That's off the court, point 8. 8 with 3 points, serving to post 2, Diaz and Anderluck. Anderluck with a powerful, powerful forehand throw. Point 2. 2 with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. The white shirts return. Lamonte and Douglas. Excellent serve by Diaz. Nice backhand by Douglas. Scoop by Douglas. Powerful, powerful backhand. Point 3. Three on the board with 3 points, serving to post 5. Juice and Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Catch on the forehand of Douglas. Long carom by Douglas. That's what we've been worrying about. Point 3.
Oh, bro.
We'll get him checked out. Possible game point here for Lamonte and Douglas. Overserve, point 6. Play continues. Six on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7. El Barba and Ben. That's an excellent catch by Vuelo in the back corner. Ben comes strong on the left side. Here's Vuelo. Another great catch. El Barba midcourt. Winds up. 2-all. CRB has it on the left side. Sends it back to pass. Rabote coming out all the way. Oh, Ben. Oh. Point 6. Okay, let's tighten things up. Pay attention to the ball at all times, please. Post 4 receives. Bueno and Tennessee. Point 6. Possible game point here for the yellow shirts of post 6. CRB and Vuelo trying to stop them. Post 1, Jedden and Ikeda. Rabote left side. Low. Jedden's got it. Catch by Vuelo. Vuelo gets it to the outside. Jedden's there. Jedden comes over the top. Big bounce. Brought down by Vuelo. Vuelo with a hard throw. Ikeda on the forehand. Rabote, left side by Vuelo. Scores for the win. Point and game to the yellow shirts of post 6, CRB and Vuelo. No playoff, 3 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finished 6-3-4. Prices from Game 5. First of all, it came in 6-3-4. $2 Quinella 3-6. That's 3-6 or 6-3, 33.80. Trifecta 6-3-4, 282.50. There's a consolation in the win pool. No one had 6 to win, so 3 to win, returning $9. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 6. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 6 closes out the pick 3. And an update on Mike Carballo.
Yes.
Mike Carballo is okay. It looked direct, but it was a glance. Still got hit.
Yeah,
Still got hit in the face.
Not going to feel good.
It was a glance. It was not direct. He is not scratching. He'll be back. So that's good there. And Ben turned his back on the ball, and it was a timing issue. I mean, there was just no question about that.
Well, it's the spin of the ball. I think the way it was coming, Ben thought he was completely safe, but the way it was going and how it hit that back wall, I had a perfect angle right along, and I said that ball may hit him square in the back just based on the way it was going to come off. And we've had a lot of those these past couple days.
No, we've been very fortunate as far as those are concerned. We occasionally have issues with our sidewall in the Magic City bounce, which is not something that anybody could be prepared for. And we had a bad hit early on when we were practicing at North Miami. Ben had what's called escapa in Jai-Alai, so it escapes to the right side. And long story short, when you throw the ball, depending upon how you have your wrist position, it's not done consciously. Mm-hmm. The ball rolls off the tip at the very last second. That's how it gets the spin. Mm-hmm. And occasionally guys will throw a little too hard and it spins straight out, so the ball will go straight out to the screen. Right. Ben threw with the escapa in the second or third month that he was playing right in a Fred's back. Boy. I mean, those are the worst hits. Yeah. Off the wall is bad. Out of the cesta is the worst. Yeah. It's when it's coming the hardest. So Fred had gotten directly hit, and that was back in 2018. Fortunately, it didn't hit bone. It hit muscle in his lower back, and he was out for about a week and came back, and that was okay. We've been really okay as far as injuries are concerned. It's an inside joke without any humor associated with it. Yeah. Senior-most management is sometimes curious as to why Juan Ramon Arasate, the player manager, known as Miami Jai-Alai star Ara, why we jump.
Yeah, I'm starting to jump too. If you're
around it and you've been on the court. I mean, on my helmet, and I haven't. I used to throw the ball around amateur, but on my helmet from North Miami, I have a green mark on the back of my helmet from an amateur who came out first time on the hardball court, wound up a rebote on the left side from the backcourt, had absolutely no business doing it. All I could do was turn around, ping, off the back of my helmet. Jeez. I still have the mark on my helmet. It's not very big, and I, of course, immediately left the court.
Yeah.
So we've been very fortunate. When you do see a bad hit in Jai-Alai, they don't happen often. When they happen, they're awful. They're just absolutely terrible.
Right. It's instantly. I mean, even when a guy goes down with any sort of injury, you see the guys rush to him and on the court. And fortunately for Carballo, that one was tipped in, but cannot feel good to directly get a ball to the face. any capacity, regardless of what speed it's traveling at. That ball's hard. If it's got any speed, it's going to leave a mark, and that's going to hurt there.
People talk about, I remember in the beginning, one of the detractors, and we've had a few detractors, some of whom have come around and been very polite, which is nice to see. They appreciate effort. Why do they even wear helmets? The ball's like soft. It's like, no, it's definitely not soft.
He went down.
It weighs more than a traditional pelota, and it's a little bit harder than a lacrosse ball. So you want to take one of those in the head, add one of these guys that played in the NFL. Well, Tenard played in the NFL, but
Jedden, yeah.
Or you got, Kenny, Legend, who was a pitcher,
right?
Or
outfielder,
or Matt, right? Douglas rather.
Yeah.
You want to take a ball from them? Nowhere. You don't want to get it with that ball. So it is a particularly hard ball.
And I will say, only permissible time for the helmet to be thrown off the head, and that type of reaction there with an injury. And like we said, fortunately, Carballo's good, and no word on any sort of scratch, and he will be back, and we'll see him coming up shortly again in game number 7. Well, actually, he's playing in this game 6 out of the 2 posts, so we'll see him up shortly again.
With 2 minutes to go till we begin Game 6, there are no scratches in Game 6, and these will pays for the pick 3. Look at that.
Staggering.
A $2,793 pick 3 with the 6, or $1,300 with the 1. I never thought that I would see that here.
That's huge.
I just didn't.
Unbelievable.
Those are fantastic.
I was going to say, I got these statistics. I was doing some math during one of the games. The pick 3 broke a record today by 13%. The previous high was $1,540 was bet into the pick 3. Today was $1,746, so 13% increase, and that's a new record for the pick 3. And also that high 5, a potential payout for the high 5 for those of you that are still alive. The carryover was 31-38 going into it, and there was 1,714 bet into it today. So if one person were to win it, they would get the 31-38 plus all of that 1,700 that was bet into it today, which is going to total a little over 4,800 for that pick 5 if someone were to hit it today, though maybe a little unlikely, and a reason why those payouts are a little higher. A team like CRB and Vuelo winning those doubles games, and especially out of a 6 post, which is one of the most difficult posts to do it, it's probably a reason why some of those payouts are a little bit higher, and would be surprised if someone still has that pick 5 really going. Not to say, don't want to be negative towards that team of Vuelo and CRB, but the proof's in the pudding there in those numbers. They have not been winning at a high clip and playing out of one of the most difficult posts. That was probably one of the numbers that people were thinking was probably not going to win Game 5, but they did it, and we'll see how that plays out here for the pick 3 and to conclude the high 5 in Game 7.
We're ready to begin Game 6. A spectacular 7. Singles match. Played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Jedden. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Carballo. Jedden serves. We begin Game 6. Nice backhand by Carballo. Rebote inside. Carballo's there. Swing and a miss at the 5 line by Jedden on the rebote. Point 2. This matchup has Carballo serving to the white shirt of post 3, Ben. Strong backhand by Ben. Drops low on the back wall. Forehand rebote escapes off the court. Point 3. Ben is now serving to the green shirt of post 4, Anderluck. Strong forehand rebote picked out of the air by Ben. Scoop attempt missed. Point 3. In this next matchup, we have Ben serving to the black shirt of post 5, El Barba. Tejada by Ben. Point 3. Here's post 6 in the yellow shirt. Tennessee receives. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That went past the 7. This point goes to the 6. Here's Bueno. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Here's Bueno. Tennessee has it, holds on to it, returns it. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Tennessee. Bueno with a beautiful Costado 2-wall. Costado, ball thrown from the shoulder. 2 walls. Speaks for itself. Point 7. Here to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt at post 8, Ikeda. Ball tipped by Bueno at the 10 line. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return in the second round is Jedden. Rebote in the middle of the court. Ikeda reaches out at the 10 line and makes the catch. Placement to the inside. Jedden's there. Jedden goes deep. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Jedden for the rebote. Point 8. Ikeda has 3 points. He serves to the returning 2-post. Carballo. Beautiful serve by Ikeda. Carballo with a nice rebote out of the corner. Carballo from the 10 line. Back to the inside he goes. Ball tipped by Ikeda. Point 2. Carballo has 3 points. He serves to the green shirt at post 4. Returning to the court is Anderluck. Anderluck moves to the outside, makes a nice rebote from the left side. Big bounce brought down by Carballo in the corner. He kept that reverse away from the overhead screen nicely. Carballo from the forehand. Hard to the inside. Anderluck with a tip ball at the 9 line, point 2. Possible game point here for Carballo in post 2. Trying to stop him, El Barba. Beautiful backhand throw by El Barba. Missed rebote on the forehand. Point 5. Play continues. 5 on the board with 2 points. El Barba will now serve in this matchup to the white shirt at post 3, Ben. Rebote by El Barba. It's a 2-all. Scoop by Ben. El Barba makes the catch in the air. Nice backhand. Rebote coming out. Ben swinging a miss on the rebote at the 4 line. Point 5. Live with 4 points. Here's post 6, Tennessee. It's a nice backhand by Tennessee. Rebote by El Barber to the outside. Tennessee's got it, holds on to it. Returns it hard to score. Point 6. Tennessee has 3 points. Here's post 7, Bueno. What a catch by Bueno. He pulled that right off the sidewall nicely. Rebote left side, over the top, just above the pad, and scoring for Tennessee. Point 6. Possible game point here for post 6, Tennessee. Trying to stop him. Post 1, the red shirt, Jedden. Tennessee on the rebote. Wild. Out of play. Point 1. Jedden has 2 points. In this matchup, he serves to the returning 8 post in the purple shirt, Ikeda. Tip ball, point 8. Possible game point for Ikeda in the purple shirt of post 8. Trying to stop him, Anderluck. Another excellent serve by Ikeda. Nice backhand by Anderluck. Anderluck on the catch. There's the carom. It does not open up. Ikeda has it on the forehand. Scoop by Anderluck. That's a beautiful catch. Chula. A scoop and a chula. The oh-so-rare chula here at Magic City. We've seen a couple this week. Impressive. Point 4. Here's post 2, Carballo. Possible game point. Anderluck makes the forehand rebote save. Beautiful throw by Carballo. Great save. Interference. The point will be replayed. Anderluck serves with 2 points to Carballo's possible game point. Rebote left side, thrown nicely by Carballo. It did clip the side wall. Anderluck went back to the inside. Carballo is there. A hard throw follows and scores. That is point and game for the blue shirt of post 2, Carballo. 6 serves to 8. This is a playoff for second and third place. Rebote forehand, hooked and scoring. It still scores. Uh-oh, look out behind you. Point in place to post 6, 8 shows. Unofficial order finished 2, 6, 8. Coming in first, post 2, Carballo taking second, post 6. Tennessee coming in third, post 8. Ikeda. 268, the official result from Game 6. We'll have your prices up here in just a moment. And there's your moment. They're up. The $2 pick 3, 862. All three numbers returning $698.40. Trifecta 268, 805.80. The Quinella, that's first and second in any order, $39.20. Up next, Game 7, our third and final doubles game for this Saturday afternoon performance. This game is played 2. 7 points, points double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Cool Fitness remains scratched in today's performance. Game 7, post 2, scratch. Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Ikeda. Game 7, post 2, scratch Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Ikeda. Post time for our 7th game, 7 minutes away. Good luck. Carballo came back nicely in that game. No question about it. His lip is swollen.
Yeah, he looks like he took a shot to the face.
No, he definitely does. And he did.
Interesting. One of the guys he's so competitive, the guy that really likes to win, but we were just talking about a little bit in the headset here. I think that may have focused him a little bit, taking that shot. Obviously, you never want to see someone get hit, but
there's no question about
he
it.
was, just looked very composed, very focused. And you talked about sometimes he gets a little wild, and in a strange way that kind of settled him down a little bit.
Yes. No. There's no question that anything I guess it's kind of true in life as well.
Right.
That anything that takes us through our daily routine of driving to work or paying bills or whatever it is, when there's a shock, it's all of a sudden makes things relatively crystal clear. Hopefully we go through life and we don't have too many of those. Same case here. I don't want to see anybody hit, but if they do get hit, I would like them to see why they did get hit. Now, Carballo is someone who looks at a lot of film, I guess, as they say in traditional sports. So he's going to go back, he's going to look at that, he's going to look at that, he's going to look at that. In that case, what needed to happen if we're Monday quarterbacking the thing.
Yeah.
And as we're talking, Carballo took one on the head.
Kubala,
rather. If you were watching that warm-up, there you saw a Magic City bounce.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
So the idea is that you want these things to make you sharp and crisp and focus. And in that case, Carballo needed to call juice off of the ball if he was going for it.
Right. And we got a couple extra minutes before we get to game number 7, and while we have those couple extra minutes, good time to share one of those top 10 videos with you. This one, the top 10 caroms from last season, the 2019 season at Magic City Jai-Alai. Take a look.
Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by Elbarba. Robote left side. Lamonte makes the catch. Returns a carom that's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Robote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Ancier just in front of the 11 line. That's a long carom. That one will score.
Reverse by Bueno. Kubala from the 7 line throws a 2-all that is stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's carom, that's going to score.
Wow.
Carballo takes it in the air, Throws a carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. Sidearm carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand rebote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's going to score. By Ron. Catch on the forehand of Vanderluck. What a carom. That was, wow. Reverse. Caught by Ron. 2-all by Ron. Caught by Douglas. Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And that was a collection of the top 10 caroms that were thrown last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai. And we'll have some more of those top 10 videos. We usually have one played every day. You've seen the 2-walls, you've seen the rebotes, and that one, the carom one of the newer ones we've got going, but a couple more of those top 10s coming down the pipeline as well.
Less than a minute to go till we begin Game 7. Reminder to scratch Game 7 Post 2. Scratch Cool Fitness. Replace Cool Fitness with Ikeda. We now begin our 7th game. A spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirts post 1, El Barba Ben. Receiving blue at post 2, Ikeda substituting for Cool Fitness with Jedden. There's the serve. We begin Game 7. Rebote forehand. It's a 2-all. Ben going for the rebote. Just missed. Point 2. Two first up on the board in our 7th game. In this matchup, Jedden serves to the white shirts at post 3, Asier and Kubala. Nice backhand throw by Ikeda. Here's Kubala. He goes deep. Ball pulled from the sidewall by Ikeda. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Throws hard from the forehand. Kubala's there. Ikeda was a little close. Kubala from the left side. Goes deep to the overhead screen. Point 2. Green shirts at post 4 receive. Here's Diaz and Anderluck. Anderluck moves up on it. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda for the rebote. Lots of control on that rebote. Another hard throw. Good catch by Ikeda. Excellent catch by Anderluck at the 11 line. Here's Ikeda. Point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. This matchup has Jedden serving to Juice and Carballo. Catch by Ikeda. Carballo on the forehand. Cortada, too high, but picked off on the forehand of Ikeda. Nice catch by Carballo. Jedden gets back in there. Here's the backhand. Ball tipped by Carballo to the outside. Point 2. 2 with 4 points. Here's post 6. The yellow shirts, Lamonte and Douglas. Powerful backhand taken on the forehand of Ikeda. Sidearm carom does not open up. Beautiful 2-ball by Douglas. Excellent catch by Jedden. Rebote fired by Douglas. Midcourt. Ikeda's there. Ikeda sends it back. Douglas takes it in the air. He goes deep. Caught by Ikeda. Forehand by Douglas. Hard over the top. Big bounce. Stopped on the forehand of Ikeda. Rebote thrown high to the front wall by Douglas. Very nice. Scoop by Douglas. Powerful forehand clears the overhead screen. Rebote for Jedden. Not playable. Well played by both teams and definitely both backquarters. Point 6. Here's post 7 and the pink shirts, CRB and Vuelo. Carom does not open up. Lamonte has it on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Vuelo's there. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, Bueno and Tennessee. Bueno picks the serve, sends it deep. Rebote coming way out. Forehand Rebote, nicely played to the inside by CRB. Forehand Rebote again, this one passing Bueno. Tennessee for a difficult Rebote. He made the save. Very nice. CRB went to scoop it, but let it pass. It's a nice throw by Vuelo. Clipped the sidewall. Bueno took it in the air. Sends it back. Vuelo takes it in the air. Bueno hangs in there to make the Rebote. Touch the sidewall. Here's CRB. Carom, sidearm by CRB. Stopped by Bueno. Bueno goes hard to the inside and scores. Beautifully played point by both of these teams. Point 8. Got to give credit where credit's due, and credit's definitely due there. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. First to return, post 1, El Barba and Ben. Beautiful backhand throw by Ben and a great catch by Tennessee at the 13 line. He clears the overhead screen. Rebote for El Barba. Bueno running backwards, makes the catch. Great catch by El Barba at the side wall. Here's Tennessee winding up. Ben on the Rebote. Bueno moves in, lets it pass. Here's Tennessee, mid-court. Catch by Ben, almost. Point 8. 8 with 3 points. In this matchup, Bueno will serve to the white shirts of post 3, Osier and Kubala. Kubala from the forehand. Great catch by Tennessee again on the left side. He goes deep. Taken on the forehand of Kubala. Tennessee from the forehand. High and hard to the front wall. Asier gets in there and makes a nice save on the rebote. Bueno from the forehand. Powerful forehand rebote. Tejada rebote by Bueno. Kubala's on it. Hard to the inside. Will score point 3. Receiving post 4, the green shirts, Diaz and Anderluck. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Good catch by Kubala. That backhand hits the overhead screen. Point 4. 4 has 2 points. In this matchup, Diaz will serve to the black shirts of post 5, Juice and Carballo. Powerful backhand hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 4. 4 has 4 points. Receiving, the blue shirts of post 2, Jedin and Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Diaz. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Anderluck reaching way far behind him to try to make that catch. Point goes to the 2. Possible game point for the blue shirts of post 2. Jedin and Ikeda trying to stop them. Lamonte Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Ikeda. Ball to the overhead screen. Point 6. 6 with 3 points. Lamonte serves to the returning 7 post. The pink shirts receive. CRB and Vuelo. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Caught by Vuelo. Douglas takes it in the air. Another strong backhand. Vuelo's there. Douglas on the forehand. Over the top. CRB cuts it off. Douglas makes a difficult catch at the 13 line. Hard backhand follows. Vuelo's there. Douglas calls for the catch. Hard throw from the right side. Vuelo takes it in the air. Rebote for Douglas. Nicely played. Mid-court placement. Vuelo from the 12 line. Douglas moves up. Makes the catch. Hard backhand rebote coming out. Rebote, swing and a miss, point 6. Well played again by these two teams. Possible game point for the yellow shirts of post 6, Lamonte and Douglas. On the court trying to stop them, the red shirts of post 1, El Barba and Ben. What a scoop by Douglas. That was spectacular. El Barba winds up and loses it. Wow. Point and game, yellow shirts of post 6, Lamonte and Douglas. No playoff here, 2 places, 4 shows. It's official. Coming in first, post 6, Lamonte and Douglas. Taking second, post 2, Ikeda and Jedin. Coming in third, post 4, Diaz and Anderluck. Wow. What a game.
So that was...
that was fantastic. And it's, obviously I see in the chat people are recognizing it there as well.
it looks different.
You know it when you see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You absolutely know it when you see it. And so when folks talk about how I sometimes seem frustrated, yes, because I know that they can do this.
Absolutely.
And so when we get here on a Thursday, and let's put it this way, I'll be nice, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
For everyone,
I get pissed, and I occasionally act out. I accept responsibility for that. Now I'm going to announce the prices from Game 7. $2 Quinella, 2.6. That's 2.6 or 6.2, $19.80. The trifecta, 6.24, 106 even. And let's roll that high five. 78626. 4 of 5 numbers returning $62.30. That carryover jackpot, $3,823.20. Good way to go into a Sunday. You know, the last day of the last performance of the week.
I'd like to see that carryover. Just going to keep growing and growing if no one hits it.
If no one hits it tomorrow, I mean, we're probably looking around $5,000 tomorrow, which would be great to see. 2 games left, ladies and gentlemen. Fortunately, after a great doubles game, we have our 2 best matches as far as singles is concerned. Games 8 and 9. Game 8, a spectacular 7 singles match. Game 9, a spectacular 9 singles match. There are no scratches in Game 8, which is up next. Mighty Ocho will end. Post time is just 7 minutes away.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Jai-Alai.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. That'd be great.
Have you ever played Jai-Alai?
Actually lacrosse, but it's Jai-Alai for white people.
I'm Jai-Alai. This is Steve-O. This is Jai-Alai.
Jai-Alai is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing.
It's more complicated than that. And dangerous.
It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
That's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees.
The ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball.
Oh, good God.
And that there was everyone's favorite, the Jai-Alai references in pop culture. And as we always say, there's more than just that collection we got there. So never a shortage of those references at Family Guy. Was it American Dad, you said?
American Dad.
Comedy shows.
American Dad had Roger working as, for those of you who are familiar with this, had Roger the alien. One of his many careers was as our alternate personalities happened to be a Jai-Alai player.
That's... Yeah, you have to have someone, I mean, and it's funny, someone definitely who was working on the show or writing had to have some sort of connection, you know, to Florida, Jai-Alai, Connecticut, you know, Spain even, you know, back there. So that's cool to see that that runs very deep. And following up, we were talking about how great of a doubles game that was, and, you know, we say that we like doubles sometimes a little better than singles because there's just so much, you know, fast-paced action, guys moving around all the time. It looks different, and with all that movement, that's why you just can't take your eyes off of it. And one of the reasons why this sport is so addicting when you first get into it.
Oh, there's no question about it. The people, you know, by history, there are people who, you know, I brought out as a manager or when I did marketing and public relations for a while. And then also people that you bring out socially, you know, from college, people come in town, what do you do with your life? Well, I'm in Jai-Alai, what's that? How do you spell that? What are those weird things on their hands? All the other questions. And there are some people who walk on a Jai-Alai fronton, they watch it and they go, that was nice. Where are we going for dinner? And there are other people who just say, oh, no, that's fantastic. There's not a lot of lukewarm response by history to Jai-Alai. It's people really either like it, not that they necessarily get into it, but they really, really like it. And that was one of the things that was always interesting about growing up in South Florida. You know, it's just been so much a part of the fabric of this community since 1926 at Miami. Of course, Dave Lemon will point out, second time I mentioned Dave in this one, but Dave, the guy who hired me at Miami Jai-Alai, he'll point out that, no, it was 1924 when the first one was built and was there for 2 years before it blew away in a hurricane and rebuilt where it currently is.
Wow.
Miami Jai-Alai, where it currently stands, same building from 1926. Great, interesting thing about managing that building.
Yeah.
Plumbing.
Disaster?
Plumbing. There would be
One
people
word,
who would
yeah.
come to that building. You'd have a plumbing issue on the second floor or something like that when the second floor was still open. And you had plumbers come out, and you're talking about cast iron pipes from the 30s. And you have, plumbers look at you going, well, can you make the water stop?
Yeah, the technology is a little advanced, yeah. But no, you were talking about there's really no in-between with those responses, especially with the younger people. Like my friends that I say, watch Jai-Alai, enjoy it. It's either the people that were into it from the beginning still watch it to this day, or there's people that, I keep pushing them every day. Watch this. Oh, yeah, I'll see. So it is true, especially with the younger crowd as well, as if you like it, you're just addicted to it, and you can't take your eyes off of it. But obviously one of those guys, been watching it since I was 6, so
there you go.
It's one of the reasons why I'm here, and we love it.
What do you say we begin game number 8? It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 8 concludes today's Mighty Ocho. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ikeda, receiving in the blue of post 2, number 25, Kubala. There's the serve. We begin game 8. Kubala on the backhand. Here's Ikeda from the 10 line. He goes deep. Robote left side to the inside. Kubala, Robote. It's a 2-all. Does not cut out. Excellent catch by Kubala. Powerful throw from the forehand of Ikeda. He passes. Robote to the inside. Back to the inside he goes. Kubala from the left side. He goes down, puts it inside. What a scoop by Ikeda. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Kubala, left side. Great catch again by Kubala, rather. Robote forehand. Pika Robote. Kubala brought it in at the 12 line. That's a great catch and a powerful backhand. Catch by Kubala. Ikeda sets up. Kubala takes it in the air, winds up, back to the inside. Ikeda on the forehand. There's the carom. That scores. What a beautifully played point by Kubala and Ikeda to start our 8th game. That was so many volleys. Great to see. Point 1. White shirt of post 3 receives. Bueno. Forehand Robote by Ikeda. Ikeda got out of the way. Bueno's there. He throws a carom. Ikeda stops it. Returns it. That's going to score. Point 1. That'll bring up the green shirt of post 4. Here's Douglas. Powerful backhand. Comes out low on the Robote. Ikeda digs it out. Douglas with a hop makes the catch. Powerful throw. Gonna score. Point 4. Now receiving in the black shirt of post 5, we have El Barba. Douglas on the forehand. Low and hard. Caught on the forehand of El Barba. Rebote by Douglas. Here's El Barba from the 7 line. Strong forehand. Rebote passes. Rebote's out to the inside. Good placement by El Barba. Excellent effort by Douglas. Point 5. Here's post 6, Carballo. Catch by El Barba. There's a hard throw. Carballo from the left side. Nice rebote. Ball tipped. Point 6. Receiving in the pink shirt of post 7, Ben. Rebote left side by Carballo. Catch by Ben. Beautiful catch by Ben. Karam not cutting out. Carballo's on it. Carballo, Rebote to the inside. Ben's going to look for Rebote. Just missed. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Anderluck. Carballo from the forehand. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All points are now double. All matchups are worth 2 to the end of the game. Here's Carballo. Kubala, rather. Forehand Rebote to the outside. Kubala. Here's Carballo. Strong forehand Rebote out of play. Point 2. Kubala has 2 points. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Bueno. Bueno goes deep from the 10 line. Rebote left side. Bueno back to the inside. Ball came wonky off the side wall. Forehand Rebote, up, up, and away. That's out of play. Point 2. 2 with 4 points. Here's post 1, Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Ikeda from the 10 line. Kubala Kubala going for a difficult save on the left side in particular at that side wall. Tough play. Point 1. 1 on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 4. Returning is Douglas. Point 4. Douglas with 3 points. Here's post 5 in the black shirt, El Barba. Powerful left side rebote by Douglas. Rebote, it's a 2-all. El Barba makes the catch. Excellent catch by Douglas. Hard to the inside. El Barba's there. El Barba goes deep. Rebote coming out. Firing the rebote right up the middle and scoring. Point 4. Possible game point for Douglas in the green shirt at post 4. Trying to stop him, Ben. Powerful, powerful backhand by Douglas. Ben for the rebote. It's a 2-all. That's nice. Here's Douglas. If you can see it, you can catch it. Point in game. Green shirt at post 4. Douglas. 4 wins it. 2 serves to 1. This is a playoff for second and third place. Ikeda makes the catch, holds onto it, puts it back inside. Catch by Kubala. Strong forehand rebote. Beautifully played by Ikeda. That's a nice forehand rebote by Kubala. Ikeda's there. Back to the inside. Kubala makes the catch. He goes deep. Another great point for these two. Point and place to post 2. One shows unofficial order finish 4-2-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. It's official. Coming in first, post 4, Douglas. Taking second, post 2, Kubala. Coming in third, post 1, Ikeda. My oh my. Well, Douglas certainly threw the ball hard, and those points with Ikeda and Kubala were terrific.
No, both.
See, I can handle when they're on the court. When
Right.
Kubala and Carballo on the court, good luck trying to announce that. I've screwed that up since last year. That's a Douglas trifecta.
Yeah, that's got a name now. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, not only do you have Douglas as well, the 1, 2, 4, all low numbers, right? You got Douglas on top, which is going to be low, and then the 2, 1 in any order is the second and third in that game. The Douglas trifecta. That's a new one, Stu. I like it.
Douglas trifecta. Anything that pays less than $75. The $2 Quinella 2-4, that's 2-4-4-2, $20.60. Trifecta, that's first, second, and third place finishing 4-2-1, $66.40. The mighty Ocho 577-862-64, 4 of 8 numbers returning $16.40. That carryover jackpot $1,478 even. Up next is our 9th and final game of the afternoon, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played at 9 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 9 is just 7 minutes away. And speaking of low trifectas, I remember a trifecta many years ago. I was announcing the Dania Miami Challenge, and it was the first time that Joey had returned to the court at Miami since he had left in 83, I think it was, 83, 84, something like that, 83. And I don't know if it was the first actual tournament game or it was typically in traditional highlight in tournaments, you mix front quarters and back quarters in the warm-up game, and then they played as teams. But it came in Joey, Michelena, and I forgot who's. I mean, it was, all
names that I've heard. If I know them, that's got to be
they've all
right.
been retired since Joey since the 90s. Mitch, 2001, I believe it was. I forget who the third one was. The third one may have been Kent. Actually, that could have been it. I'm not sure. But the trifecta with the building full at that time. At that time, the building full at that time. It wasn't the 14,000 people, but it was easily 4,000 people that day. Paid $75.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, there was a ton of money in the pool, and everyone had it.
Yeah, I was going to say that's about the hardest we've seen Douglas throw it, maybe ever. I mean, he's got a couple of gears. That's a new one that even we haven't seen. But while we have a couple more minutes to Game 9, let's hear Douglas talk about his play in his own words.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the offseason practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want. And I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again. But we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
And that was Douglas talking about how he wanted to be the champion again in 2020 here, off to a very good start with that. Still in first place in championship singles standings, and every win they earn in singles play alone is counted, and the person with the most wins at the end of the season will take home that first place award. And Douglas, 3-length lead over Ikeda. And we're about a month and a half into the season. We got a long way to go, but Douglas still in the driver's seat and playing exceptionally well to begin 2020, following up a very good 2019 campaign as well. And in addition to that Douglas profile, this is the 9th and final game of the performance, that Superfecta 9-point singles match, and here's that video that will explain it. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And that was an explanation of Spectacular 9 scoring, which will be the format for this 9th and final game of the performance, which will be coming your way now in just less than a minute. That win for Douglas, also his 4th of the week. He's now 1 win behind Tennessee in the running for that Golden Cesta awarded to the person with the most singles wins each week. So Tennessee in the lead. He's got 5. Ikeda with 4 and Douglas with 4. No one else with 3. So it looks like a 3-pony race there. Tennessee, Ikeda, and Douglas for that Golden Cesta. And you got 2 of those guys, Douglas and Ikeda, could add to their totals right here and tie Tennessee. Headed into the final day of the week, Sunday. Let's get right to it. Game 9.
Let's go.
Alrighty. We're ready to begin game number 9, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Played at 9 points rather. Points will double after the first round of play. This closes out the Saturday afternoon performance. Douglas serves, Carballo receives. There's a serve. We begin game 9. Diving save by Douglas. Carballo moves up on it on the left side, winding up. Back to the inside he goes. Douglas hustles, makes a beautiful rebote high to the front wall. What a catch by Douglas. He's been doing this. Hard backhand. Carballo's on it. Catch on the forehand of Douglas. Powerful throw. Carballo caught it, but tough catch. Need to regroup. Get it steady in the basket and then throw. Point 1. What a point. That was great. White shirt at post 3 receives number 22, Bueno. Two-all rebote by Douglas, caught by Bueno. Karen by Bueno caught the top of the pad. Point 1. One serves to the green shirt at post 4. Here's Ben. Douglas makes the catch at the 9 line. Powerful backhand. Cleared the overhead screen. Ben stays with it nicely. Tejada rebote. Not soft enough. Douglas is there. Puts it back. Ben's got it in the air. Ben trying to play the ball to the outside. That was a great effort by Ben. Just a little too far outside. Point 1. Anderluck receives. Anderluck on the run makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside. That's a beautiful throw. Nice catch by Douglas. Ooh, he went hard. Point 1. That's 4 points for Douglas. In this matchup, he will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6, Ikeda. Nice backhand. Rebote save by Ikeda. Nice. Douglas has it. Winds up. Hard to the inside he goes. Catch by Ikeda. Picada by Ikeda. Cut off by Douglas. Beautiful backhand by Douglas. Forehand rebote. Swing and a miss. Point 1. No, don't hit him with the ball. Thank you. 5 points for Douglas. Here is the pink shirt of post 7 receiving, Kubala. Ball tipped on the left side, point 7. Here now, to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Jedden. Strong backhand by Kubala. Jedden for the forehand rebote. Missed it. 0.7. 7 has 2 points. Here's post 2, Carballo. Two-wall. Rebote scores beautifully for Kubala. Well thrown, 0.7. Kubala has 4 points. Receiving, post 3. Bueno. Catch by Kubala. Hard to the inside he goes. Here's Bueno. Bueno with a drop ball at the 9 line, 0.7. Back and ready to receive in this matchup, we have Kubala serving to Ben. Catch by Kubala. Ball tipped by Ben at the 10 line. 0.7. Possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7. Kubala trying to stop him. Anderluck in the black of post 5. It's an excellent serve by Kubala. Nice backhand by Anderluck. Kubala on the rebote. Anderluck has it. Low and hard to the inside. What a catch by Kubala. Forehand rebote, swing and a miss. Point and a perfect game to the pink shirt of post 7, Kubala. One places. 6-8, 2-3, 4 and 5 playoff for 3rd and 4th place in this superfecta. 6 first serves to 8. Nice catch by Jedden off the sidewall. Karam by Ikeda, beautifully thrown. Jedden stopped it. Jedden returns Picata, big bounce. Ikeda backs all the way to the 13 line to make the catch. Nice backhand. Here's Jedden. Jedden. Ikeda got him. Two now serves to 3. That ball touched the overhead screen, 0.2. 4 serves to 5. The winner of this point meets 6 and 2 in the continuing playoff for 3rd and 4th place. Ben serves Anderluck. Ben sets up for the rebote. Rebote left side by Ben. Nicely thrown. Anderluck makes a good catch at the 9 line. Picata, big bounce. Point 5. 6, 2, and 5 play off for third and fourth. 6 first serves to 2. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Karen by Carballo does not open up. Ikeda has it. Carballo, beautiful effort to try to make that rebote. Went too high. Point 6. Here's post 5. Anderluck. Rebote by Anderluck. Catch by Ikeda. Throw to the inside by Ikeda. Catch by Anderluck. Rebote. Taken in the air by Ikeda. Karam by Ikeda. Scores. Point and show to post 6, Ikeda. This is a playoff for fourth place, as this is a superfecta. 2 serves to 5. Good catch by Anderluck. He comes over the top. Beautiful picada. What a catch by Kubala. That's a Magic City bounce that almost took out 2 players. Point and fourth place finish to post 2, Carballo. Unofficial order finish, 7-1, 6-2. Coming in first, post 7, Kubala. Taking second, post 1, Douglas. Coming in third, post 6, Ikeda. Taking the quad, post 2, Carballo. And we'll have your prices up in a moment. Yeah, we finished off. I mean, this performance from beginning to end was great.
Yeah, we predicted it was going to be a good one just because, I mean, obviously, as we've gone on, every performance throughout the week has gotten better. Historically throughout the season, and then just the way that it's been going this week, it's been a little lackluster, and guys were a little bit ticked off, and that definitely showed today, and a lot of really, really good highlight, a lot of good rallies.
Yes.
Just overall, great day. Nothing more you can say.
There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1-7. That's 1-7 or 7-1, $15. Trifecta, 7-1-6, 158.60. And we have a superfecta for you. 7-1-6-2, 23.65.
My favorite part about playing professional Jai-Alai is probably the free Gatorades and free waters. My favorite part about being a professional Jai-Alai player, when I play, my mind is so clear. It's really the only time that I'm able to focus on just one thing. It's very exhilarating and exciting, and I love exercise, and I love to be competitive. It just feels like I'm finally getting to do what I want to do every day.
And a few words from Game 9 winner Kubala to close it out for you here on this Saturday afternoon performance. And how about this stat of the day, Stu, coming from probably just my memory bank in my head. Back-to-back perfect games for Kubala. Yesterday, that Friday afternoon, Game 9, he closed it out with a perfect game because remember, Douglas, he had that streak going into it, 7 for 7 in the money, and the only way he could have been kept off the board was a perfect game. Kubala won that one yesterday and came back another perfect game, and he was in post 8 yesterday, post 7 today, which is the most difficult post to win from, so really good playing, a guy that has certainly turned it on, struggled in the beginning, middle portion of the season, but he's been playing how we know that Kubala can play out there.
Ikeda's throwing the ball at my face through the back because he's feeling playful. He's going to do it again. I'm trying to announce, and he's just throwing it.
Probably had some coffee.
Moving on. Yes, no, we had great play from beginning to end. It was absolutely fantastic. It's good to see. We know they're capable of it. Carballo gets the biggest mention. He got hit in the face. Shook it off. Came back. It was a glancing blow given. But shook it off, came back, won the next game, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Absolutely terrific overall. And perhaps most importantly, we're going into the close of the week with a big high five jackpot.
Yeah. Should be over $5,000 tomorrow. Well, definitely going to be over $5,000 tomorrow. I got the carryover right here.
Carryover jackpot is $3,000.
38-23-20.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we're looking at over $5,000 up for grabs in that high five tomorrow. And if it's not hit, it'll continue to grow. So
maybe quick thing, maybe for the people that are trying to get some picks in for the high five tomorrow. Cool Fitness. Do we know about maybe his status for tomorrow, if he's going to be in or out?
I imagine he's going to be scratched tomorrow.
Okay,
That's a day-to-day thing. So take a look. If you're looking to advance, take a look at MagicCityCasino.com. Go to the highlight tab. Our game pages are there. And you take a look at the scratch replacement is listed at the bottom of each game. The substitute, thank you. Scratch replacement. You think I might know.
I was like, they got a good 3-letter word for that.
That it's called a sub. And actually, this is ridiculous. Douglas is practicing. You guys can't see it because we got the screen up, but he's back on the court. There's a challenge between Ikeda. If you can hear that yelling, there they are right there. Yes, that's
How
Douglas.
about that camera work? You say
Douglas
you can't see it, and then they just flip right to that camera. Look at the AV crew on today.
Yeah, this is how they practice. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Saturday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on YouTube's Highlight Channel. And that's the player manager there. Yelling. You think I'm tough. You think I'm tough. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon. Invite you to join us again tomorrow when we'll play 9 more games at 12 p.m. We sure do hope that you enjoyed today's highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel. Congratulations to someone who texted earlier that they were the 1,001th.
Yes.
That's what you say, right? The 1,001th person to sign up.
Over 1,000 subscribers, though. That's
subscribe to the Highlight Channel. Go figure that.
Yes.
But of course, since they got to 1,000, I'll be headed to the Caymans on Scott anytime now.
I'm still waiting to hear the details of my trip.
You need to check
be interesting.
check the details.
I got to get a better agent, obviously. I think that's my problem. Who you got representing you? Well, we'll talk. We'll talk about that
Lefty
after.
Moskowitz is fine.
Tough negotiator.
Yeah. Very tough negotiator. So thanks for tuning into the Highlight Channel. Yeah, I forgot where I was in the script. We will be back tomorrow. Then we'll take a couple days off. We'll be back on Thursday. We'll do it all again. We really do appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate your support on YouTube. We appreciate your support wherever you are. We're glad to be able to bring this to you. And on behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again tomorrow at noon. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.